Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. If today is your first time of coming across my video, you are highly welcome. Please sit, relax. This is your number one real estate channel where you learn a lot of things concerning the landlord and tenant relationship. I'm your host, the Chamaka Gracious. Yes, so what do we do in this channel? We relearn and we unlearn. We learn things that has to do with current things that are involved in landlord and tenant relationship, and we also unlearn those things that we've learned but they are not in vogue, and we also relearn. There are a lot of things we've learned but we've forgotten about it, so this channel helps you. That's why I told you that this channel is all about educating and enlightening the public about real estate consulting and why you should engage an estate surveyor and valuer as your number one real estate consulting. Thank you. So I am diving into the question. Like I said, I'll be responding to questions that has been sent to me. Today, somebody asked, who is responsible for repairs? He said, in fact, it's not for repairs, he said repairs, plumbing and electrical repairs in the apartment. This question is simple, but I will take you back to where it is. I've made several videos concerning the responsibility of the landlord and also the responsibility of the tenant. So if you go back to my channel, you're going to see a lot of videos that I have made regarding whose responsibility and obligation of each parties. So if you're able to know the responsibility of the landlord, the responsibility of the tenant, this will guide you to know when an electrical fault happens or a plumbing issue occurs, whose responsibility it is. But nevertheless, I'm still going to answer this question with a light explanation. The plumbing and the electrical repairs is dependent of where it's coming from. That determines whose responsibility it is. Now, if the plumbing issue is happening internally, probably in your kitchen, there's a leakage from your tap has broken, and this wasn't broken earlier before you took possession, that responsibility has fallen to you. It is the tenant's responsibility to get that fixed. Probably the light in your apartment has burnt, your bulb has burnt, the socket has burnt. It is your responsibility internally, because I'm sure before you took possession of that apartment, there wasn't the bulbs were fully working and active, they are good, so this responsibility falls under your repair. Now if it is externally, probably you're living in a blocks of flats where the compound, the lighting, so there are other fees you paid which is under service charge. I'm going to talk about it because someone sent a question regarding this part, so I will respond to that in that question. So if the plumbing is also external, sorry, if probably the overhead tank, there's a pipe in between the wall, they have to break the walls and get that leakage fixed, that falls under the responsibility of the landlord. And I hope very well that I have responded to your question and given answers clearly to you. And if you find this video very interesting, don't forget to like, share and comment. See you in my next video. Thank you.